With record highs for retail beef and record low prices for the producer, the time has come for a proper investigation into who gets what share of the retail dollar, and if price gouging is occurring somewhere along the chain. The traditional family roast could be off the menu, according to one newspaper article, with the reason being retail beef and lamb is so expensive, while supermarkets blame the price rise on the wholesale price of beef. A Coles spokesman said the increase in price was due to competition in international export markets, inflated grain prices, and drought conditions. Supermarkets and retailers buy large amounts of carcass beef, along with cheaper box beef. The wholesale price of rump steak is $9 a kilogram and retails for $24. Porterhouse is $15 and retails at $34. And trim sitting at $5 a kilo. Remembering that meat harvested from older cattle sells at a much reduced wholesale price. MLA are talking about the record prices of beef, now sitting at $19.51 a kilogram, believing the higher the retail price, the more will find its way back into the producer pockets. As I can see it, this doesn't seem to happen. A beast walking into the processors, dressing out at 300 kilograms and bringing $4 a kilogram would mean a return of $1,200 to the producer, whilst at $19.51 a kilogram, the saleable meat yield would bring $4,097. Add to this $300 worth of byproducts, brings the total value to $4,397. If the producer received $1,200, one could expect to get 27% of the value of that animal. MLA's income last year was a massive $272.5 million, of which $90 million was spent on market access and marketing. Despite the volume of spending, we still see chicken consumption increasing, while beef consumption falls. Australians are still eating 110 kilograms of meat overall. However, pork and chicken accounts for the bulk percentage consumed. In 1998, we consumed 40 kilograms of beef per man, woman and child. ABARE figures for 2018 reveals the current figure now sits at 23.8 kilograms, a drop of 16.2. 16 kilograms might not sound like much. However, when you multiply that figure by 25 million people, it equates to a loss of 400,000 tons of carcass beef. The domestic market is our most valuable, and yet we continue to price beef off the retail shelves. As it stands now, there is a glut of cattle, but this will quickly be followed by a shortage, and of course result in inflated cattle prices. Remembering too that due to environmental challenges of late, the beef we are harvesting could be older and perhaps tougher animals, which can have an enormous effect on our consumer confidence. Currently, the standard indicator shows cattle prices are falling at an alarming rate, with some poorer cattle almost unsaleable. One imagines there are a lot of cattle being sold at below the cost of production, whilst other sectors in the industry reap the rewards of cheap cattle. Surely the time has come for ACCC to seriously investigate the current state of the industry, with an emphasis on who's getting what share from the gate to the plate. Changes must be made to secure the future prosperity of producers and Australia's cattle production industry.